the road train is gone once and for all. And this is actually it. Well, I've just loaded into the game. It's been a while. If you remember in the last live stream, we found the final part to the GTR, which means I have completed every vehicle in game. We are back in Drive Beyond Horizons. And this is a special episode because this is a bittersweet moment that I wasn't ever really sure exactly how I'm going to do this episode. And I mean, I'm still just kind of flying by the seat of my pants. I have a general idea, but a lot of it's just going to kind of come to me as I put it together. I've actually reloaded into the game because I kind of wanted to start with you guys from the very beginning of when I loaded in for the final time of having the road train. That's so weird to say. I've taken a few weeks off from the game just because I wanted to give it time to breathe. I mean, as excited as I was to finally get our final part, that door panel. Oh, we got an extra bumper. But yeah, we were searching forever for that door panel for the GTR, and we finally got it in my live stream a couple of weeks back. So yeah, those of you who missed out on that, deeply sorry for that. But that was such an amazing, just the getting it done was such a celebration because it has just been like the piece that would not appear in the game, and it finally did during a live stream, which honestly, in my opinion, made it that much better. It just made it that much more awesome that it happened during a live stream when everybody was there with me. So yeah, some of you have followed me on this journey from the beginning. Some have come, you know, midway through or whatever, and some are catching it later on and wondering what the heck I'm doing, why I'm towing all the vehicles. I mean, just a quick recap as far as what was going on is I started playing the game when it first came out, started towing a couple of vehicles, and my original thought process was I was going to detach vehicles as I completed others. So, you know, maybe I'd tow a couple and then I would ditch those two and then grab another couple and so on and so forth. Well, that turned into, okay, well, how many can I actually tow behind me? And that's how this was born. And then, so it turned into the road train, which I was like, okay, well, I'm going to start towing every vehicle behind me, and I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep towing them behind me until I get all of the parts for every single vehicle, even to the point where I would not clean or paint a vehicle until I had all of the parts, which is why you can kind of see the GTR. I mean, it's cleaned, but it does not have a different paint job. I know I said I was going to do a poll to see what you guys thought as far as paint jobs go, but I honestly think it's fitting for this car just to essentially be as is, how we got it in the game. Mismatched colors. I mean, it is clean, but just completely mismatched. I'm going to get rid of these little top things because, I mean, honestly, that's kind of another nice thing is I don't need it anymore. I don't need all these random scrub brushes, paint brushes, and paints and all of that stuff. Like, I don't need any of that stuff anymore. That's so cool. But we are going to get these tires on these vehicles for the last time. I was kind of looking, I have the tires for the Firebird, but I don't have the back rims. You guys were there when I finished it. I seriously, I don't have the rims for the back tires. I've always seen the tires sitting up here, so I just assumed I had the rims. I can almost guarantee at some point I did have the rims. Like, there's no way I just had, well, I mean, I say there's no way. It's very possible. But yeah, so I don't have the rims. Not a big deal. But yeah, so this is kind of a bittersweet moment as far as the game goes. You know what? Actually, these toppers have been with us throughout the series, so I think it's only fitting that they stay on the cars and we bid them farewell with everything else. But yeah, so the plan is, if you look up there at the gas station, you can see that's where we're at. We're at the gas station. I'm going to work on getting all of these cars set up, started, and you can kind of see I was going through getting them set up. I reset them. That just kind of makes them a little bit easier to drive and behave like they should. I think they all should be pretty good on fuel and oil. I mean, at least good enough for now. Good enough to last a little bit. But yeah, like I said, I was never really sure how I wanted to do this final road train episode, but I figure you guys were there with me along with the ride, so I might as well bring you along with the final vehicle setup. We're not going to hook up the train. There's just no reason. The train is done. It's over. It's so weird to say that. The game is not, however. I'm not done playing the game. Absolutely love the game. I think what we're going to see next is I think I'm going to play the story mission, purely for the fact that I want to try and get the achievements for it. I'm usually never an achievement hunter in a game, but this one just kind of takes me that direction for some reason. I really want to get all of the achievements in this game if I can figure it out. There's still one, the golden aim one or whatever that one is. We'll figure it out sooner or later, but yeah, that one has eluded me, but sooner or later I will find it. I will figure out how to get it and it will happen, but that is not now. I need to reset you and let's get this tire on. But yeah, I think that's what we're going to do next. We're going to do this finale episode, and then I'm going to work on the story mission. I don't think it's going to take very long to do. I think in general, the story mission's actually pretty short. You know, maybe like 30 minutes or an hour. I don't know. I could be way off. I don't know. I've never actually played it, and I've only seen little bits of gameplay. So yeah, I could be way wrong. And if you're wondering why there's an enormous amount of cow manure in the Citron and the Firebird, those are the trouble vehicles. For anybody who's new to the game and thinking about doing a road train, just know the Firebird, the Citron, and honestly, the trailer is the biggest culprit with all of that. Like, the trailer is the biggest pain in the butt when it comes to towing, especially a road train in this game. And for anybody who, like, if you happen to come in on this episode, which, oh my gosh, you've missed so much in this series. The trailer, I have already completed it. I picked this one up, I think during the live stream, we picked it up, but I've already completed it. It's already been done. The only reason I picked this up is the other trailers, other than this one, I've had 4 other trailers in this series that have all, in one way or another, got launched into space. So I went the longest time without towing one. I knew we were down to the last part and getting close. So I figured, hey, what the heck? Let's go ahead and we'll grab a trailer just so it can be in the final episode as well. So that's exactly what happened. That's why it's not complete. The GTR, like I said, I think it just needs to be the colors as is. Like, it's clean. We've cleaned it up and all of that good stuff, but I think it's just fitting instead of spending, and it's not even really the time thing, but I think it's just fitting that it has the original colors that we got it with. I think I may change my mind on these. Like, yes, they were part of it, but they're not part of the achievement. And in all honesty, the YouTuber in me, the thumbnail will look a whole lot better without a whole bunch of random pieces. So yeah, we're gonna set those off to the side. If I need anything, they're gonna be here. We're not gonna be far enough away for anything to despawn. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up here to the gas station, and I'm gonna kind of set some stuff up there like I was when I decided to go ahead and restart this save. Another thing I have done, I have actually saved let me rephrase that. I've copied the save file for this specific spot in the game So if for some reason, anytime in the near future, I decide I need to come back to this and, you know, where the road train was and all of that stuff, I can come back to it. I do have the save for it. So yeah, just in case, but I don't think I'll need it now. But yeah, I want to, and this is just for aesthetics. I want to get these fence pieces down. No real reason. I just want a better view of what's going to be behind the guardrail here. So yeah, let me finish this and then bring you guys back here in just a moment. All right, I got all those pieces down. Now we need to go grab vehicles, bring them up here. We'll get them parked, get them situated, and get them all nice and pretty for my final road train thumbnail shot. Yeah, I can't say it enough. This is such a bittersweet moment. Like, as much as the road train has frustrated me over, it was months. I mean, we're talking, I think I found out on the last stream that we did, it was the tail end of April is when I started live streaming this game every Sunday, which, by the way, every Sunday, 4 o'clock p.m. Central, right here on YouTube. This is where I stream. But for months, this is the only game I played in order to try and get all of the vehicles done for the road train. And it finally happened a couple of weeks ago. So, figured I'd give it some time. And then we would jump back in it. Like I said, I think story mode is what we're going to go with next, just to try it out, see what it's all about, all the aliens. And then even after that, yeah, we'll still jump back into the game. Very possibly a multiplayer situation. We shall see exactly how I want to do that part, but I'm going to get all these cars up to the top and we'll get them situated here. It's probably going to be a relatively short video just because, I really don't have a whole lot to do in this. So, except for, I mean, you know, secrets out with the live stream. If you're there, you know what to expect. But, yeah, if you weren't there, this may or may not be a surprise. So, yeah, we'll see you here in just a few moments. Oh, I was driving past. I was like, that looks like my fire. I knew I had the rims here somewhere. Okay, we're going to take this up now. And that way I can actually put the right tires on the Firebird. I knew I wasn't crazy. I was like, I know I've got the tires here somewhere. There's no way I threw the rims and everything out. Like, I've cleaned house a few times with trailers and just random stuff that I have in this game, but I was like, there's no way I completely threw away the rims and tires for the Firebird. Nope, I stuck them on the trailer. And the episode, or the last live stream where we found the trailer, yeah, totally. And these are actually trailer tires, which, you know, by the way, if you do a road train, number one, best of luck to you. It's something else. But put trailer tires on the Firebird and that will keep it from doing crazy things. Just a heads up. I don't know why it works, but it works. So yeah, put trailer tires on the Firebird on the back if you're going to tow everything. Just a small piece of advice. All right, let's go finish getting the rest of these vehicles real quick. Yeah, I think not painting this different color, I think that's the right choice. I think it's kind of cool. Just leaving it a multicolored car. Yeah. Right choice. Let's get it up here with all of its friends. All right, so here we are. We've got all of our cars lined up. No real particular order, but I think really it's just kind of one of those things. I want to go through and we'll just kind of talk about what roles all of these cars played. Like the pickup, for instance, this, oh, sorry, I had my HUD off because I was taking screenshots. But so the pickup played a huge role in us getting a lot of our parts through a lot of the series, because I even had the trailer connected to it for a while. And it was essentially at the tail end of our train for a very, very long time. Because if we came up on an area where we had parts like off on the side of the road, we would take the pickup over there, load it up, and bring it back to the road train. That just came in super handy when I needed a whole bunch of parts still for all of these vehicles. Yeah, just the pickup was essentially the gopher for the longest time. The Citron, this is, I mean, in rank of problem children, this is probably number 2. Actually, no, I'll say Citron's problem child number 3, because it's not worse than the Firebird, and it's definitely not worse than the Trailer. The Trailer, definitely the worst of them all. Like I said, I've lost 4 trailers throughout this playthrough. They've all, in for one reason or another, gone launching into outer space, whether it be me rolling off of a side of a hill or just whatever. The Trailer, especially when it comes to a road train, it's, yeah, it is a big problem child. The Citron, yeah, just, you can't put it in the middle of your road train. It just wants to essentially fold like a hinge and cause all kinds of havoc on your train. The Firebird, oh, this vehicle has been nothing but problems since the beginning. I mean, just one issue after another, whether you're trying to tow it and it's just not towing right or causing the entire train to flip. It's just been an issue. And like I said earlier, putting it I think we had 2nd or 3rd in line in the train, and then you put the trailer tires on it, it saves a lot of those issues. So yeah, this one is definitely ranked at number 2 as far as vehicle issues. These are the 3. The others I'm not even going to rank because they don't compare to these 3 things in the game. The Golf, oh, the Golf, I mean, it's horrible to drive. That's really all I can say about it. And I mean, it's just such a cruddy car in the game. That's why it got the bright pink paint job. And it's even got a bright pink underglow. And when you open the doors, it just emits pink from the inside. And that's why we had to do this one. The Lada, I mean, you know, it was there. Not too many issues with it. There's been a glitch since the update where, yeah, the passenger side floor, whatever this thing is called, this thing doesn't pop up on the other side. So yeah, other than that, I mean, the Lada hasn't been too bad. It's been a reliable vehicle, not caused too many issues. All right, so now we come to the IFA, LFA. I always forget what they actually call it in game. This has been the workhorse of me even just having a road train to begin with. I believe it's when I picked this up and got it going is when I decided I was going to do a road train instead of just taking a couple of vehicles, dropping them off, and so on and so forth. This is the reason I'm doing the road trains. It has the power to haul all of these vehicles in a line. Now, you get to a hill that's too steep. You've seen in previous episodes and live streams, I have had to disconnect the road train, split it up, take it up into chunks. That's where like the Mustang down the line actually comes in handy. It can handle half the vehicles up a very steep hill with no issue. So just, yeah. But yeah, without this, we would not be doing the road train at all. Now we come to the van. I mean, there's a lot of little parts on this thing that, you know, thankful to you guys that did know what all needed to go on the van because, oh my gosh. Yeah, you can see it says 8081. I know I've got all the parts. Who knows what glitched, but yeah, 81 freaking parts on this thing. That is insane. But we did the color and tried to go with a like Scooby-Doo vibe, trying to go for the mystery machine. That's why you can see the tires are 2 different colors. Did the orange and the bright green just to try to tie it all in. And of course, since Scooby-Doo came out in what, like the 70s or whenever it first came out, I had to put the hard exhaust on there. You know, don't mind the barrel of diesel back here. It's not for anything. But yeah, so we had to do that on this one as well. So yeah, I mean, the van, all in all, pretty decent vehicle. The Tucker. Oh my gosh. So I lucked out pretty early on with the Tucker and got the gear shift super early, only because, again, thanks to you guys who have been tuning into the live stream and stuff like that. We're like, hey, be on the lookout. This is what it looks like. It's a super, super tiny part. And it is. It's so easy to look right over it. And the Tucker was actually the second to last vehicle that we had to finish in order to get all of the vehicles done to 100%. We needed, it was again, the passenger side mirror and the door insert. And yeah, of course, came up on a vehicle that, or a Tucker that had the door panel. And yeah, like the next 3 stops had it. So, but yeah, the Tucker, awesome vehicle. I love the looks of it. Going with the cherry red or the candy apple red, whichever one you want to call it, is definitely the perfect look for this car. So now we come to the Musgoat Mustang. However, yeah, I keep saying Mustang, but it's a Musgoat. Get it right. So this is the very first car that I completed to 100%. So this one holds a lot of sentimental value, just like the GTR does. My first one done, my last one done. I mean, I just remember just feeling so elated when I actually got my first vehicle done to 100%. Like, that's just such an amazing feeling in this game. And yeah, so that's the Muscoat. It's going to hold a special place, of course, when it comes to the road train in general. Yeah, my first car done. Then we come to the vehicle that I spent so much time looking for, this part, this door panel. I spent so much time, so many hours trying to find that one part to complete my road train. Like, we spent so much time, so many episodes, so many streams of getting absolutely nowhere, because when you only need one part, that part does not like to spawn anywhere. And it did not until it finally did. And if you look at the mileage right above, we are at 799 kilometers, like just shy of that 800. I was starting to think we were going to hit 1,000 kilometers before I ever got this car done. But I mean, she is clean, she is polished, and I decided to just keep her the original colors that we picked up along the way. I think it's just totally fitting. Keep it original, nothing fancy. I like it. But yeah, finally got the GTR done. Like that, all of these cars, I mean, we are talking so many hours. I mean, if you take from the tail end of April all the way up to like, it would have been almost the tail end of September, 5 months of searching for parts for all of these vehicles. 10 vehicles, 1 trailer, all of them are now 100% complete. And I've said from the get-go, you know, I love the game. The game is frustrating, but I wasn't giving up. I was devoted to getting all vehicles together and have them be 100% cleaned and polished together at the end. And you know what? We've done it. I couldn't have done it without your help. You guys are really just the reason I'm able to even get to the point that we're at right now. So I think I've honestly, like I've talked long enough. I've drugged this on long enough. And I've told you the ideal place for me to find would have been a minefield. I would have literally just drove these vehicles straight into a minefield. But, you know, this was my original thought when it came to finishing this series. And, I mean, here we go. The road train is gone once and for all. And this is actually it. Little anticlimactic, isn't it? There. Oh, frames. Oh, I have no frames. Oh. Well, I apologize for not having the frame rate, but that is exactly, that could not have gone any better. Oh, that's amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the 2 originals aren't even phased somehow. How about that? They get to stay. I'm not going to mess with them. they get to stay exactly how they are. How is that? That is a finale. Like, that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Minus, like, I did not expect my frames to just totally crap out on me, but yeah. Uh, as always, you know, I could not be doing this without you guys. This video is also going to be a little bit different because I think I'm going to make this video. It's going to be an early release for the members of my channel, but it will go public after a couple of days. I don't want to exclude anybody from being able to see, especially this. I'm going to work on more members only stuff. You guys stay tuned. There's a whole lot of rework coming to this channel. Stick around for all of that. But honestly, could not be doing this without each and every one of you who have been to my live streams, who have seen all of the episodes of this game. This is an amazing way to end this road train. And yeah, I cannot thank you all enough. Again, would not be doing this without you. And until next time, bye for now.